I'm Tyler Malek. I'm the co-founder and head ice cream maker at Salt & Straw. Today we're gonna make our sea salt with caramel ribbon ice cream. There's actually two philosophies in the pastry world, wet versus dry. Because we do a wet caramel, we add a little bit of water. The sugar is gonna burn really evenly. As the sugar melts, we're gonna put a lid on top and let the steam wick away any of the crystals of sugar off the side of the pan. By doing this, we're actually gonna avoid the caramel from crystallizing after we're done. We're gonna cook this until it starts to kind of cook off the water and caramelize a bit. And this will take about 10 minutes. We're getting into the high 300s, and the trick is to actually take it pretty dark and you're gonna actually get some smoke. This sugar starts to burn, and we actually wanna lean into that burn. That's what's gonna give it the color and the really deep flavor in this caramel. Once it gets there, we're gonna add cream, and that's gonna stop the cooking. Now that we've added heavy cream, we actually wanna cook it a second time, and this is where we actually control the texture of the caramel. At-home cooks will often skip this step, but this is really important to use a thermometer at this stage. I wanna cook mine to 230 degrees. I know that that's the perfect temperature to get the perfect texture. It's gonna be still a little tacky in the ice cream, but not too chewy. Now that our caramel's done, we're gonna transfer it to a new container and let it cool to room temp. Now I'm gonna prepare our ice cream base. This is a really simple ice cream base. There's 6 ingredients. At this point, I wanna heat it together. I'm only looking to melt the sugar into the milk. I love adding 2 sugars to this ice cream base. It gives us a really dynamic final texture. After I take it off heat, I'll put it in a new container and add the cream. You can use it after it chills, or for an even better ice cream, let it sit in your fridge for 24 hours. I like to melt my salt into water so that it disperses much more evenly in the ice cream. Basically, all we're doing is making salt water. So you can do this on the stove, you can do it in the microwave, whatever's easiest for you. I'll take this to my refrigerator and let it chill. What we're using here is a frozen bowl ice cream machine. When we first started Salt & Straw, I bought 4 of these at Goodwill for $4 each, and they work great. First, I'll add my ice cream base, and then I add my salt water and let it churn. I'm gonna churn this for 10 to 15 minutes. What I'm looking for is kind of that Wendy's frosty texture. It's not quite soft serve, not quite slushy. We're gonna layer this ice cream the same way we do it in our kitchens at Salt & Straw. I like using either plastic or paper to-go containers. I wanna avoid glass for 2 different reasons. First of all, glass is gonna be warm because it holds heat really well. Second, broken glass in your freezer looks a lot like ice. Drizzle it in any pattern, any quantity you want. So this is where you really personalize your own ice cream. It makes scooping really fun because you get the nice big chunks of caramel. The other nice thing about making this at home is you can pile the scoops as high as you want. Plus, if we have any caramel left over, we can drizzle a little extra on top. Maybe a lot extra. If you've never had Salt & Straw ice cream, the beauty of this scoop is that the ice cream is really dense and creamy, and that salt just plays up all of the delicious flavors. You can taste the hand burn quality in it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and make it at home. And if you're interested in making more flavors, check out our new Salt & Straw cookbook.